Hello everybody, welcome to the 8th Lucy Thomas watch party of the Super Saiyan Performance Encore YouTube channel. I'm super excited for this one. We've been on the dot on time, but unfortunately, I had to type out the title of the stream. But we're here now. We're going to start with Hallelujah, as always, and then we'll move on to I Can't Make You Love Me, voice crack. We got Hallelujah, I Can't Make You Love Me, which was the newest reaction Lucy Thomas I did yesterday. Or either yesterday or the day before, I can't remember. And then we got One Moment in Time. And then we'll go on from there, basically. Shout out to Jeff Koyshaw already in the chat. Also shout out to Anna Cruz in the chat. Sam! Shout out to both of y'all in the chat. Let me real quick. You guys got in the chat way before I could even pull up my stream. Man, that was quick. Pull up the stream here. Shout out to Anna Cruz and Jeff Koysher as always in the chat. Hello. And I'm not gonna make you guys wait this time for me to fill out the description. I'm just gonna do that while we play the first song. So with that being said, by the way, so Anna, you were mentioning in your email you sent me not like a few minutes ago, was asking a question. Sam, can you play Desperado as the new song for this watch party? Because obviously I haven't reacted to that yet. And my answer is yes. Yes, we can. We'll play Desperado at the end of the watch party. I won't add it now, but once we get deeper into this live stream, I'll add it. So, yeah. Shout out to Barbara Callister in the chat. Okay, but yeah. So, again, we already have 5 people in the stream. This is nuts. Alright, with that being said, no more talking. Here is Lucy Thomas, the song Hallelujah.
A secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do ya? Well, it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, and the major lift. The baffled king composing hallelujah.
Jeff, you said there was a problem with the audio. Let me see if I can... Testing. Okay, so there were 3 other mics, or 3 other things that were still had the volume turned on, so I muted those 3. Hopefully you guys can hear me still, right? I muted those 3. So hopefully we can, hopefully that's better. Hi Anna, I heard, hold on, let me, actually, let me quickly see if I can hear myself, actually. Let me quickly see. Yep, never mind, I can hear myself. Hi Barbara, yes, thanks Jeff. Sam, can you play Always Remember Us This Way? Thanks. Let me see. What I mean by that is, let me see if Always Remember Us This Way. I have checked that. Yes, we can play that. I can. I will add it to the list. Alright, Jeff, I'm gonna play, see if it sounds any better now that I muted those 3. I don't know if this could be it, but there is like from the video I do hear there's like a low bass tone of some sorts in the video, so maybe that's it. I have no idea. Yeah. Okay. It's too loud. Okay. In that case, let me see. Testing. Testing. Does that work? Testing. Does that work? I'm like moving the volume up and down to see if it does anything. That works? Okay. Good. The only other buzzing that I can probably try again. Oh, try again on the video. Okay. Yeah, the only buzzing that I can really relate to otherwise is actually a buzzing that's been happening for a good while now. And like I can hear it in my headphones. So I don't exactly know how to fix that, but yeah. We'll try to work with it. it sounds better, yay! We got... Alright, let's see how this one does. This was Hallelujah by Lucy Thomas. This next one is going to be Lucy Thomas, the song I Can't Make You Love Me. Let's see how this one sounds.
Turn down the lights, turn down the bed, turn down these voices inside my head. Lay down with me, tell me no lies, just hold me close and don't patronize, don't patronize me, 'cause I can't make you love me if you don't, and you can't make your heart feel something it won't. Oh, here in the dark, in these final hours, I will lay down my heart and I'll feel the power, but you won't. No, you won't, 'cause I can't make you love me, or if you don't. I'll close my eyes, and then I won't see the love you don't feel when you're holding me. And morning will come, and I'll do what's right. Just give me until then to give up this fight, and I will give up this fight. Oh, I can't make you love me if you don't, and you can't make your heart feel something it won't. So here in the dark, in these final hours, I will lay down my heart and I'll feel the power, but you won't. No, you won't, 'cause I can't make.
Julia, trust me, Julia, I see you. I was replying back to Anna and Jeff's comments. Shout out to Julia Burnett in the chat. Sam, you have a sound problem, a little problem. Uh-oh. At Julia, oh my goodness, I've been asking about you, so happy to see you here. We gotta catch up later. When I'm barely here, but had to come by and say hi. Well, glad you did. Barbara, do you ever know, like, exactly what the problem is? Because maybe I'll be able to track it down, maybe. If I'm not able to, we're probably just gonna have to deal with it, Yeah, I don't know. I think we're just gonna have to deal with it, honestly.
Can love me, oh, if you don't.
That was I Can't Make You Love Me by Lucy Thomas. Official music video. This next one is going to be Lucy Thomas, the song One Moment in Time. And then we got Always Remember Us This Way, which was Barbara's request. One of her requests, at least. And then we got Woman in Love. Friendly reminder, we will be playing Desperado at the end of the watch party as the one and only new song for this watch party. Okay, well, I'm glad it's not the mic. It's when you play the cover. Interesting. Hold on, let me see. Hold on, guys, it's gonna be loud. It's gonna be loud for a second. I'm just gonna play my stream. Hold on, guys, it's gonna be loud. It's gonna be loud for a second. I'm glad it's Okay, I might have been able to hear it maybe a little bit. If it's a problem as far as the cover, or like if it's a problem as far as like the cover when I play the cover, then we might just have to deal with it just because me pulling up the adding another song to the list. Cue. But yeah, as far as the sound goes, as far as playing when it plays the cover, so I don't really know how to fix that exactly. Other than yeah, no, I don't know. We're just gonna have to deal with it.
Each day
Let me know how this one sounds.
want to be a day to give the best of me. I'm only one, but not alone. My finest day is yet unknown. I broke my heart for every gain to taste the sweet.
Down or up? No worries, Anna, that's fine. Actually, now I'm thinking about probably down. I'm gonna go down to... Hold on. Testing, testing. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3.
When I'm racing with destiny, then in that one moment of time, I will feel eternity. I've lived to be the very best. I want it all, no time for less. And I've laid the plans, now lay the chance here in my hands. Give me one moment in time, when I'm more than I thought I could be, when all of my dreams are a heartbeat away, and the answers are all up to.
Okay, well, in that case, I'm probably gonna just not mess with it anymore, because if I mess with it anymore, then I might honestly just mess it up again. So this is the sound. I do apologize if it's not the best, but hopefully it is a little bit better. So, but yeah, here's the rest of One Moment in Time by Lucy Thomas. It could be Jeff. Honestly, I don't actually know. But yeah, it honestly could be.
And the answers are all up to me.
That was Lucy Thomas, the song One Moment in Time. The volume is lower on the mic. I did lower it down a little bit, which means I am going to have to talk louder on the mic. Also means I'm going to have to be right up against the mic when I'm talking. But it's a good thing that the sound's at least better. Not as best, but it's at least better than what it was, so that's a good thing. That was One Moment in Time by Lucy Thomas. This next one is going to be Always Remember Us This Way by Lucy Thomas, which was a request by Barbara Callister. I agree. Let me share the screen. Share the screen real quick. That's such a great song. I agree. Totally. Anyways, next one is going to be Lucy Thomas, Always Remember Us This Way, a Barbara Callister request. Let's go. Just to clarify, y'all can hear my voice okay, right? Or do I have to upper my voice volume a little bit? Just to clarify before we go into the next song, can you guys hear my voice is the question. Okay. Okay, good. Sounds fine. Alright. Here is Lucy Thomas, Always Remember Us This Way.
Burning in your eyes, you look at me, and babe, wanna catch on fire. It's buried in my soul, like California gold. You found the light in me that I couldn't find. So when I'm all choked up, but I can't find the words. Every time we say goodbye, baby, it hurts. When the sun goes down and the band won't play, I'll always remember us this way. Lovers in the night, always trying to rhyme. We don't know how to rhyme the time we try. And I already know you're where I wanna go. And the part of me that's you will never die. So when I'm all choked up, but I can't find the words. Every time we say goodbye, baby, it hurts. When the sun goes down and the band won't play, I'll always remember us this way.
I'm just gonna proudly say that this is the biggest chat we've had in a good while. Okay? 10 people in the chat, that's including me. It just went to 8, it says, but still, biggest chat that I've had in quite a while. But so yeah, shout out to the Lucy Thomas fan club, because this, I know this is not all the fan club, but you guys are at least some of the fan club at least. But yeah. This way. That was Lucy Thomas, the song Always Remember Us This Way by Lucy Thomas, a request by Barbara Callister. Shout out to Barbara Callister for this request. This next song is going to be the song Lucy Thomas, Woman in Love. Let me share the screen. Lucy Thomas, Woman in Love. Whoops. Lucy Thomas, Woman in Love.
It's a moment in space when the dream is gone. It's a lonely place. I kiss the morning goodbye, down inside.
To answer your question, Barbara, yes, we do have time. So yes, I will play Fix You. I'll add it to the list. Let me see. I mean, obviously, I'm pretty sure I've reacted to this. Just because it sounds familiar. Sounds like something I've already reacted to, at least. Fix You. Fix You. Fix You. Fix You. Fix You. Fix You. Okay, well, I don't think it's... Okay, well, it's not in my Lucy Thomas playlist, but it definitely sounds like I played it in a watch party or something before, because I think I've heard that before, so... Yeah, we'll check it out. Let me, real quick, just add it to the queue of tabs that I have. Fix You. Okay, I don't actually know if we've listened to this yet. Barbara, just for you and your request, we will listen to 2 new songs for today. You have not done a video yet, but you are correct. We heard it in my previous watch party. Okay, so we did hear it. Okay, never mind. Yeah, Barbara, we can listen to it. We can listen to it. I just flat out forgot to put a like. So what I do normally is I put a like on videos that I've already seen, because whenever I tap on those videos again, because a lot of times I will see those videos again at some point, and I will tap on them again. So I do the same thing for like music videos and stuff. For the ones that I've seen, I will put a like. I would give them a like, so I know, hey, I've done this one before. So that way, that will actually come. For me, that comes into play on watch parties. If it's liked, then that's probably because I've done it before. If it's not, then that's either because, well, nowadays, if I don't like it, that's mainly because either A, I forgot to like it and I've seen it before, or B, I've never seen it before, so, yeah. But, not my, LOL, your watch party. No worries, that was fine. Sam, you have not done, oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, we can play Fix You. I've just now added it to the queue, so I just now added it to the queue. Anyways. Alright, here's the rest of Woman in Love by Lucy Thomas.
No, you never know why. The road is narrow and long when eyes meet eyes, and the feeling is strong. I turn away from the wall, I stumble and fall, but I give you it all. I am a woman in love, and I'll do anything.
Julia, I haven't been in a chat in a long while because life was crazy for a while. We and it's only slowed down a little, but glad to be here today in a bigger chat. Well, we're glad to have you. Sam, you're going to love Fix You. Sam, it was a Coldplay song. Fix You. Okay. Alright, sounds good. Well, I'm excited to check it out. Obviously I've checked it out before, but I honestly don't really remember too much, if at all, of the song. So, I'm actually really excited. But yeah, here's the rest of Woman in Love, this time.
To get you into my world and hold you within, it's a love over and over again. What do I with you eternally mine, in love there is no measure of time. We planned it all at the start, you and I in each other's hearts. We meet the oceans away, you feel my love, I hear what you say. No truth is ever a lie. I stumble and fall, but I give you it all. And hold you within, it's a
Knows how quickly, when I was singing along to it, knows how quickly I stopped once she got to the held note part. I'm not trying that.
What do I
That was Lucy Thomas, the song "Woman in Love." This next one is going to be Lucy Thomas, "Unchained Melody." Official music video. Let me pull up the screen. The Babs version has her voice buried in the instruments. This version with Lucy has her front and center. She's at the front of the stage. Awesome. Sam, another cover by Lucy, "When She Holds the Note Even Longer," is evergreen. We'll check that out. I've always seen that. I know that for a fact. So, we will add it to the list. Oh, gosh. Yeah, we can add that. We can add, evergreen. I've clearly seen it, because, again, I've liked it. Alright, "Unchained Melody" by Lucy Thomas. Here we go. That was Lucy Thomas, the song Unchained Melody. This next song is going to be Hopelessly Devoted to You by Lucy Thomas. And also, during that song, I was thinking how we haven't listened to a sister duet yet. Which I cannot go. This isn't a Lucy Thomas watch party. Just being honest, this isn't a Lucy Thomas watch party if we didn't listen to at least one sister duet. So I'm gonna bump it up. Well, first I'm gonna pick the song, but then I'm gonna bump it up. But yeah. Barbara, your song Desperado has been added to the list just now. It has been added to the list during that song. It was added, so we will play that as the one and only new song for this watch party. So. Agree. Agree. It is getting late in the stream, so we'll only listen to one sister duet after this next song, which is Hopelessly Devoted to You by Lucy Thomas, and then The Prayer. Yeah, we can do The Prayer, but that would be our only sister duet. So yeah, our one and only sister duet for this watch party is going to be The Prayer by Lucy Thomas featuring her sister Martha Thomas. I totally agree, Lucy Thomas blew me away. I feel like she does that to me every time. Alright. Hopelessly Devoted to You by Lucy Thomas. I just now realized that the split screen is not up. You know, I thought this was going to be the first stream where I would not make that mistake. Apparently not. Apparently not. Actually, you know what? Yes, let's do it. Let's vote on who the sister duets, on which sister duet that we're going to react to. Or not react to, that we're going to watch for this watch party. So, I'll give you guys 4 options. Okay? I'll give you guys 4 options. Here are the 4 options. Mary, Did You Know? Okay? Mary, Did You Know? The Prayer, You Raise Me Up, and The Climb. Which ones? The Climb, You Raise Me Up, The Prayer, or Mary, Did You Know? Bobby Hatfield basically soloed on the song, and he had a fantastic voice. No guy was going to do it any better than Lucy did her Lucy thing to it. I agree. I know, nobody was probably going to do it any better when he did his version of it, and then all of a sudden, here comes Lucy Thomas, and yeah, that's sold. Alright, Jeff votes on Mary, Did You Know? Jeff votes on Mary, Did You Know? You... I'm being a comedian, well, I appreciate that. I think. I think Jeff... Maybe. Sam, it has to be You Raise Me Up. Alright, so we got one vote for Mary Did You Know, and we got, which was Jeff Korstra, and Barbara Callister, one vote for You Raise Me Up. You Raise Me Up, and Cruz votes. Waiting to see what Julia says. Julia comes down to whether it ties up again on votes 2-2 or if the votes go 3-1. And friendly reminder, Julia, You Raise Me Up, Mary Did You Know, The Climb, or The Prayer. The Joker is Oh Holy Night. Maybe. It probably is. You know what? I completely forgot about Oh Holy Night, but it's fine. Actually, I don't think we've reacted to Oh Holy Night yet. I don't even know. So, yeah. But, yeah, Julia, your 4 options are The Climb, You Raise Me Up, The Prayer, and Mary Did You Know. Keep in mind the votes are 2 votes for You Raise Me Up, 1 vote for Mary Did You Know, and then 0 for the other 2, which were The Climb and The Prayer. Keep in mind we have never done this before. Keep in mind we've never done this before where we literally do a poll in the stream. There we go. I'm raising the mic up so I can actually lift my head. Sam, you say no Christmas songs yet, lol. Oh, I get a vote? Okay. Well, I'm gonna put the stress on You Raise Me Up is my vote. Okay, so that puts... So it doesn't even matter for my vote, because my vote was going to be Mary Did You Know, which would have tied before you said You Raise Me Up. So, that means You Raise Me Up is the winner. Jeff, we'll do Mary Did You Know in the next watch party. We'll do Mary Did You Know in the next Lucy watch party. Okay. LOL. Alright, You Raise Me Up is your vote. So we will do You Raise Me Up. Pretty big lead, actually, 4-1 over Mary Did You Know. Alright, our one and only sister duet, Mary Did You Know, is You Raise Me Up by Lucy Thomas featuring Martha. After we finish Hopelessly Devoted to You.
Mine's not the first heartbroken. My eyes are not the first to cry. Not the first to know. There's just no getting over you. I'm just a fool who's willing to sit
I cry when I hear "Oh Holy Night, Trust Me." That would have been my request. I'm waiting for Sam to do it during the holidays. Yeah, that was one thing I just now realized is "Oh Holy Night" I have not done yet. That was one thing I realized. But yeah. Oh. I voted already, Sam. Yep. Christmas will be so fun with Sam watch parties. It probably will. So my plan for that, actually, and I do understand it's only July. We just hit July, basically. And we still have, what, 4 or 5 more months left, something like that. 3-4 months left. But one thing I was thinking about was, so yeah, for the holiday, once it hits November, we're gonna start doing these things called, I don't exactly know what they'll be called, but they'll be more like, they'll kind of be like Christmas watch parties, where it won't matter who the artist is. We're just going to react to just Christmas music. It doesn't matter who the artist is. It can be Lucy Thomas. It can be, well, I can't think at the top of my head, but it can be whoever, right? We'll just listen to Christmas music. So I think that'll be a whole lot of fun, honestly. You never heard of Christmas in July. It's a thing. 4 months. Okay, yeah. Walmart used to put Christmas trees up in August. November. Yes. You guys didn't actually think I was gonna wait until December fully, right? No, I think November is a good time for us to start doing that stuff typically. Just because it's close to the holidays. But not to mention November, but also, November is also a good time just because, like, for example, if we started December, before you know it, it would already be over, right? Time flies. So, if I'm going to be honest, time flies. So, if we had started on December, honestly, it may go so fast to the point where before we know it, it's already at the end of the holidays, basically. So, November gives us much more of a time to get through the Christmas music, so that's why. Sam, you should have Lucy and one other singer song night. I honestly should. Oh, November 9th, your birthday. That's cool. It would be cool if there is a Lucy Thomas watch party on that day. I don't know if there actually will be, because again, that is still a long while from now. But that would be cool. That would be cool. All right, here's the rest of the song.
I intend to do hopelessly devoted to you.
I keep pausing, I swear. But no, what I was about, I'll just say at the end, because we paused so many ridiculously times.
But now there's nowhere to hide since you pushed my love aside.
Now I can talk because the song's over. Anyways, that was Lucy Thomas, Hopelessly Devoted to You. Official music video. This next one is going to be Lucy Thomas, the sister duet that won the poll. Not really poll, but just won the vote. This is going to be Lucy Thomas, the song that You Raised Me Up, featuring her sister Martha Thomas. Sam, that would make my birthday. LOL, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. And honestly, if I'm going to be honest, I might just do it just because. Who knows? I might just do it just because. Might just do it just because. Still gotta play Fix You, Desperado. I agree. Still gotta play those two. And still gotta play You Raise Me Up. So, but no, what I was gonna say, was, I mean, like, I can think of really good groups and artists that, I can think of some pretty good artists, specifically one particular group that I know, that I'm aware of, that put out some amazing Christmas music. The only problem is I would get blocked for literally every single stream that I do of them, and that group is the group that I'm fans with, PTX. I would get blocked every single time. Just because it's Sony Music. They're one, if not arguably, the biggest label out there. I said arguably. You know I will hound you, LOL. Something. Let me see. What is with me getting these random text messages? I don't even know. But yeah, so PTX was one, but unfortunately, again, I would get blocked literally every single time. So I don't necessarily know how that would work out exactly. If you guys really wanted that, which I doubt it, because I doubt you guys want to see me getting blocked. That would be a lot of disputes. A lot of disputes. Anyways, next one is going to be, that's the biggest problem playing music nowadays. I agree. Like, the biggest problem playing music nowadays is you basically go into every single reaction. It doesn't matter who the artist is. You go into basically every reaction, basically with an unpredictable mindset on, like, what is going to happen. Like, you don't know if you're going to get blocked or partially blocked. You don't know what's going to happen, what copyright's going to do. No, don't get blocked, please. So true. So true. I'm not saying I'm actually gonna do that. That was just an example. PTX was just an example I was giving. So, now, of course, I listen to their music, like, outside of reactions, but, of course, I'm not really reacting to them anymore, or at least not as much Trust me, I'm not reacting to them anymore. At least not right now, but because of blocking. But yeah. So here is You Raise Me Up. You Raise Me Up, Sister Duet, Lucy Thomas and Martha Thomas. Let's go.
I'm down and oh my soul so weary. When troubles come and my heart burdened be, then I am still and wait here in the silence until you come and sit a while with me. You raise me up so I can stand on my.
And to answer your question, what I mean by that is like, so what would happen in PTX reactions? It's not that bad necessarily, but what would happen is basically okay, so it used to be. So what I'm about to say now, I'm going back to basically the beginning of this channel. So basically when I started this reaction channel, when I wasn't really necessarily consistent in any way, like I am now, for example, kind of, was I didn't show the video because, again, we didn't have StreamYards, or anything like that. We didn't have that software. So anyways, when I started my channel, I would just listen to it without the video up. And basically, it would be PTX that I would listen to, and Home Free. PTX, they would just get partially blocked because I'm not showing the video. They would get partially blocked. Just me getting partially blocked alone by listening to their music, not showing their music, just goes to show how big of a record label they have, right? So, once I started showing the videos, they blocked the videos, and usually it took about the next morning for me to find that out, and that next morning I would dispute them. But when I started getting more consistent on the channel and started posting more content daily of PTX reactions, the faster that YouTube would respond, would answer back. So basically, it used to be the next morning I would find out. Nowadays, it's only like the first couple of minutes or so after I post it that I find out what happened to that video, what happened to that live stream, whether it got blocked, partially blocked, or whether it just flat got a restriction. So yeah, it's a whole lot faster now. But yeah, so basically that's what happens. The video doesn't not load. You can still watch the video, trust me. Well, I mean, you can, and by the way, just to clarify, all these PTX reactions you can watch now. Basically, what happened was they blocked it, I disputed it, and within 48 hours, they took the block away. So all my PTX reactions that I have on the channel right now, you can see. They're back public. The ones that are partially blocked are not blocked in the US. They're just partially blocked in like Belarus and Russia. So, yeah. But, so, basically it just comes down to, I think basically it just mainly comes down to who the artist is, and whether or not they have a big, whether they have a big or a small record label, I think that mainly determines on whether or not you're gonna get blocked most of the time when you react to that artist. So Lucy does not have a big record label. It's actually, correct if I'm wrong, does she? I want to say she does have a record label, but it's not as big as PTX was. No offense to people, but it's not as big as PTX, which is a good thing for me. So when I react to Lucy, I almost have no trouble with Lucy's stuff, with Lucy's reactions. Lucy Thomas is one of the artists that actually, this is the most I've rambled, but Lucy Thomas is actually one of the only artists that I have zero trouble with whatsoever as far as copyright issues. So, yeah. I'm into that, exactly. I'm into that. No problem with Lucy's record label, exactly. And I mean, okay, so the Home Free people, their record label is not as big exactly. Okay, so they actually have their own, like, made record label, basically. It's called Home Free something record labels, I think. So they have their own, basically. So that's why when I do Home Free reactions, they don't get blocked, really. Also, mainly because they're not that big of a record label as like Sony Music is. But yeah. And we gotta be careful with our words. LOL. I said a comment about a reaction, and I said a word, and Sam got flagged. Right, Sam? I can't say the word now, but Sam can say the word I wrote. I don't really know the word that you said or that you used, but I'm not gonna try. And yeah, it's Cavendish Records, which is a crossover record company. Okay. But yeah, so that's why it doesn't get blocked, just because Cavendish Records is not really... Now, Cavendish don't do anything because I'm saying this, but it's not necessarily as big as Sony, if that makes any sense. Sony is huge. Sony Music is huge as far as record labels and stuff. So, you do anything, you react to anything that any artist, group, or band that Sony Music is their contract, is their record label, you're just about, if not going to get blocked, every single reaction you do to that artist, group, or band. So, yeah, that's mainly why. But, yeah. Lucy's label is Cavendish, who she signed with right after she was finished on that TV show. Oh, cool. You beat me to it, Barbara. I'll remind you in your email for next reaction, LOL. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, because I was about to say, don't say it in the YouTube chat, because I'm probably about... Because if you say it in the chat, then I may or may not get taken. This live stream may or may not get taken. Get claimed. Same thing for, like, TV shows. Even though TV shows, it's not so much the record label. It's not so... Well, actually, it is the record label. But, depending on what artist is the record label, but it's more the fact that it's a TV show, right? You're reacting to copyright material from a television, from a worldwide national television show. So, obviously, I would expect those to get blocked, right? At least nowadays. Yeah, I saw the email. I'll look at it here in a second. But yeah, same thing with TV shows. What's funny is I was looking at, and this is the last thing I'm going to mention about before we play the rest of this video and song and watch party, is that I was watching a reactor. For those who don't know, King's Family Reacts. I don't know if you guys know that channel. He also reacts to Lucy Thomas, so you guys may know him. But King's Family Reacts, I was watching one of his PTX reactions, and he was doing a reaction to one of the performances from The Sing-Off, which was a TV show for mainly just a cappella groups. Talented a cappella groups, right? Well, even though at the time when he recorded that, it was still long ago. That TV show was still long ago. Someone in his comments at the end of one of the performance reactions he did was mentioning like, was mentioning something like, oh dude, you don't have to put text over it. You don't have to put text over it. It was a TV show long ago. And he's over here like, oh no, trust me. Or he's over here saying something like, a lot of y'all in the comments say like, you don't have to put text over it, la la la, stuff like that. They won't get claimed. Trust me, they still get claimed. Trust me, it's a TV show. They still get claimed. Sam, in the UK, if you say anything, you are arrested and put in prison. Good lord. Dennis is his name. Yeah, Dennis, yeah. Yes, we know him. Yes, thanks. But yeah, so basically, yeah, Dennis was basically just like, which, by the way, shout out to King's Family Reacts. Shout out to Dennis, specifically. But yeah, in that reaction, he was like, trust me, they still get claimed, which I have been in that hole many times. The warning has gotten blocked. My first ever warning watch party got blocked because I reacted to, I believe it was Automatic Sun or something along those, one of the songs from MTV. Right? So, that got blocked. And the dispute got rejected. And along with other things too. Diana and Kudanova. 2 songs. California Dreamin' was one of them. Got blocked. Dispute got rejected. The other one was Sweet Dreams. I disputed that one. They rejected the dispute. I appealed it. What happened? Next morning, the video got removed. Live stream got removed from the channel. And I got my first ever copyright strike. So, because of that, I have to be really careful on what I watch, specifically what I react to. So, yeah. I've been blubbering way too much. So, with that being said, here's the rest of You're the Reason and the rest of this watch party.
So I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on
I mean, to think it's actually not that bad. I mean, if you're reacting to, I mean, for Pete's sakes, if you're reacting to Lucy Thomas and stuff, and you're avoiding those TV shows, you're actually kind of fine. So, for me, at least. Hold on, guys, I'll be right back. I think it's funny how I'm gone for like a few seconds and you all blow up the chat. Guys, I gotta jump out, but talk soon. And glad I got to see everyone. Glad we got to see you as well, Julia. Take care. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks for stopping by. Barbara, oh my goodness, I had no idea. That's insane. LOL, I agree, Julia. Right, we will catch up. Okay. Yes, Anna, living in the UK is just so scary. Till next time, Julia. See you, Julia. Yeah, the UK has become insane. While I'm shocked, there is so much I don't know about the UK. I'm still trying to absorb, but so sorry to hear that. When people see me doing this, that is not tears. That is not tears. Huh? That's not tears. I know someone was about to comment. That was not tears. My eyes were just watering.
You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. can stand on mountains. You raise me up to overcome stormy seas. I'm strong when I'm on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up to more than I can be.
That was Lucy Thomas and Martha Thomas, sister duet of the song You Raise Me Up. This next one is going to be Lucy Thomas, the song Fix You, which was a Barbara Callister request. The song is Fix You by Lucy Thomas.
When you try your best but you don't succeed, when you get what you want but not what you need, when you feel so tired but
Oh, I forgot to ask this. How was everyone's 4th of July? Just curious. How was everyone's 4th of July? I know, who was it? Julia. Pretty sure it was Julia. She was, it was basically just, barbecuing and stuff like that, hanging outside and stuff like that. No, it's actually Fix You, Evergreen, and then Desperado. Because, Bubba also requested we do Evergreen. So. Well, I don't actually know if she fully requested it, but we're just going to do it. So. Great, now I'm in prison. I was home, rained out. Oh man, sucks. So, Barbara, what exactly can you not say? Exactly. If you're even... I want you to say it. If you can't say in the YouTube chat, then that's fine. You can email me if you can't do it in the YouTube chat. I had an interesting 4th, watched fireworks by the lake, saw them in 6 different directions. What?
you can't sleep.
I'm gonna start this over.
When you try your best but you don't succeed, when you get what you want but not what you need, when you feel so tired but you can't sleep, stuck in reverse, and the tears come streaming down your face, when you lose something you can't replace, when you love someone but it goes If you never try, you'll never know just what you're worth. Lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I'll try to fix you.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest, Barbara, that's in a way a little messed up. I'm not gonna lie. That's a little messed up, I'm not gonna lie. It does, it really does. It really does, Anna. So I find this funny. We have 8 likes, but 6 people watching. One of those people was me.
Will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you.
That was Fix You by Lucy Thomas. Next one is going to be Lucy Thomas, another Barbara Callister request. This is going to be the song Evergreen. And then we got Desperado, and then that is the end of the watch party. So, here is, without further ado, here is the song Lucy Thomas, the song Evergreen.
Love, soft as an easy chair. Love, fresh as the morning air. One love that is shared by two. I have found with you, like a rose under the April snow. I was always certain love would grow. Love, ageless and evergreen, seldom seen by two.
Alright, now I remember the word. Now I remember the word. Yeah, Anna, you can't. Yeah, I tried saying it. And well, I tried saying it in the chat in what I believe it was my last Lucy watch party. I tried saying it something like that. I tried saying it in the chat, and YouTube removed my comment. So, yeah, just don't say that word. Don't say the K word. Yes, Jeff, her beautiful tone. No, she has, kills the song. That's when I realized the actual songs that never really mattered. It was her voice that Ferrara Reactor drifted off listening to Lucy on her latest song. Okay, Barbara said the word. I said at Sam the K word, LOL. I think you could say it, just not type it. Yeah, you can say it. Just don't type it, yeah. Alright, here we go.
Ageless and
Seconds. 20. How does she, like, the breath support? The breath support on this girl is just insane. Yet, no, you're not, no, you're not allowed, you are not allowed to smile. You're not allowed to smile after something like that. You just blew your audience. You just blew your audience away. Like that. Okay, so I just learned something, and that is we're gonna be playing Evergreen from now on in all these watch parties of Lucy Thomas. That was insane. That was, wow. It's a slang word for it's great. Yes. She's got a great set of lungs. You think? Good Lord. That's my version of yes, she does. Sam, Lucy is not human. You know what? I'm starting to believe. I agree. YouTube doesn't agree. Crazy, right? LO. That's why I say. Oh my Lord. We're just gonna move on. Like, I don't even know what to say. I'm more shocked now than I was in when I did my first ever reaction to that song. That was insane. Alright, so this one is gonna be the final final song of the watch party and final video of the watch party as well. This is gonna be the song Desperado, which was a request by, shout out to Barbara Callister and her husband David Callister, I'm pretty sure, or Dave Callister. Shout out to both of you. This goes to you guys. This was a request by you. This is gonna be my first ever reaction in this watch party. This is gonna be my first ever reaction to Lucy Thomas at 14 years old singing the song Desperado. And the title says that beautiful cover, absolutely incredible. So let's see. The world has gone mad. I agree. The world's gone mad. That should be a song. The world has gone mad. Anyways, Lucy is like a rare gem, the one and only. I agree. Hey, Anna, we almost got that 2 hours out of Sam for a Lucy watch party. Oh shoot, we almost did. Yeah, it's an hour and 48 minutes, just about. Okay, here we go. This was a awesome watch party. This is the longest party so far. For Lucy Thomas, yeah. Unfortunately, it's not the longest longest watch party on the channel, just because we had a 2 hour long stream. We had a 2 hour long watch party for, what was it? Shoot, what was it? Hold on. I need to look this up real quick. We had a long stream for someone. I can't remember who exactly, but someone. We had a long stream. 2 hours long. What was it? It was someone. Who was it? They're here somewhere, I know. I know they're here somewhere. Or maybe it was a Throwback Thursday. I don't know. But it is somewhere in here. I know it's somewhere in here too. I'll find it here at some point. Another long one was the 5th Voice Play Watch Party. The 5th one was an hour and 41 minutes long. 15 seconds. We had the 5th Dan Vasc watch party, which was an hour and 46 minutes and 13 seconds. So there have been multiple. The 6th, the Warning watch party, was an hour and 54 minutes and 11 seconds. Maybe that's the one I'm thinking about. Actually. Which it might be, because I'm not seeing a 2 hour long one here. So yeah, that might be it. But, Yeah, I'm not seeing it. So it was probably that hour 54-minute one. Jeff, shh, don't say it. Hello. No, don't, because otherwise, YouTube would take away your comment. Sam Lucy sang Desperado for her granddad, who was an Eagles fan. Oh, okay. Yeah. For Lucy, I meant. Was that interview? Recording studio, interview, voice, play, or the warning? I'm back. Welcome back, Julia. I did not think you guys would still be here. Trust me, we're still here. I've been talking a lot, so that's what made... I've been talking a lot, so that's what's mainly been keeping the stream going. Just in time for last song. Yay, I love Desperado. Happiness abounds among Lucy fans. You did it in 2 days. Well, yeah, I agree. Alright, anyways, Desperado. Shout out to Barbara Callister and David Callister for requesting this. Here's Desperado by Lucy Thomas.
Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? You've been out riding fences for so long now. Oh, you're a hard one. I know that you got your reasons. These things that are pleasing you can hurt you somehow. Don't you draw the queen of diamonds, boy, she'll beat you if she's able. Another queen of hearts is
Well, you got a point there, Jeff.
always your best bet. Now it seems to me some fine things have been laid upon your table, but you only want the ones that you can't get. Desperado, oh, you ain't getting no younger. Your pain and your hunger, they're driving you home. And freedom, that's
I hope you like country music. I actually do like country music. I do. I actually really do. I really like it. Which actually is a reason why I was able to like those country groups like Home Free and stuff like that did country songs. I don't know. Country music is just like soothing. If not soothing, it's like calming in a way. That's what I get from it.
some people talking. Your prison is walking through this world all alone. Don't you feel it cold in the winter time? The sky won't snow and the sun won't shine. It's hard to tell the nighttime from the day. Losing all your highs and lows, and it's funny how
That was Lucy Thomas at 14 years old covering Desperado. Again, shout out to Barbara and David Callister for requesting this. I really enjoyed the song, honestly. Beautiful voice for a beautiful cover. Really enjoyed it. And obviously, to answer your question, Barbara, yes, I do like country music. So this was actually very, like I mentioned, calming, soothing. I really enjoyed this one. But yeah, the Eagle were an amazing group. I have a picture of me standing on a corner in Winslow, Arizona. Awesome. I love the Eagles singing this song back in the day, and Lucy sings it just so beautifully. Agree. Agree. My voice is in this. My voice is sitting here saying, stop talking. Anyways, guys, but this was the final, unfortunately, this was the final video and song of the 8th Lucy Thomas Watch Party of the Super Sam Performance Encore YouTube channel. As always, guys, if you enjoyed it, make sure to like, subscribe, comment below in the comment section for any requests. Type the artist, song by the artist, and I'll make sure to react to it. Same thing with Throwback Thursday. That's a line from the song Take It Easy. Okay. That makes sense, honestly. Makes sense. As always, shout out to everyone that participated in the chat, joined the chat today, typed in the chat today. Shout out to at Jeff Koistra, great work, Sam. Appreciate that. Shout out to Jeff Koistra, Barbara Callister, at Anna Cruz. Shout out to at Julia Burnett. Shout out to everyone that was able to. And, I mean, what the heck? He's not in the chat, but shout out to David Callister. Again. So, yeah, but shout out to everyone that participated in the live stream chat for today's watch party. And, yeah, let me scroll up, making sure I didn't miss any comments here. Good Lord, good Lord, y'all typed a lot. This is the kind of chat I hoped for. Agree. Okay, thanks. Bye, everyone. Until the next one. See you all soon. We'll see you soon. And until the next one. But with that being said, I will be doing more reactions here in a little bit. I'm gonna go downstairs and eat. Well, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go downstairs and eat something real quick. We hit 2 hours. Oh shoot, we did. Alright, first ever 2-hour stream of the watch party of the channel, and it comes on Lucy Thomas Watch Party. What better? Anyways, guys, but with that being said, I'm gonna go downstairs, eat, and then I'll come back up here to do some reactions to end off the day. Tomorrow I am taking the day off as the once a week day off for me. So tomorrow there will not be any watch party or anything in that matter. So yeah. So I'm gonna try to do a good amount of reactions today, but yeah, we'll see. Until then, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care and peace out, guys.